everybody, and welcome back to Fistful of Neutrons, Season 2. What fucking episode are we on? 23?
13.
Lucky
13.
23.
23?
400. What's the date, Seth?
I added 10.
Are you on cold medication again?
I am not on cold medication this time, I promise you. Welcome back, everybody. We'd love to see you. Thank you so much for coming back. Sorry about the delay. We all just want to do nerd shit with our nerd friends, but sometimes life gets in the way. So, but we're back here tonight, and we're so happy and excited to see you. I'm ready to get back into the action. Some stuff right off the top is we're taking a break from our Fallout for Hope for Ukraine, and we're switching for 1 week only over to our Fallout for Hope for Wes Johnson. He is raising money because he is afflicted with Alzheimer's.
He's not. He's got family members who are.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. His family members are afflicted with Alzheimer's, so he's raising money for them. If you don't know Wes, he is a voice actor that has done basically everything for Bethesda. He's in Skyrim. He's in Morrowind. He was Fox in
all the super mutants, all the NPCs you could ever imagine in like all the games.
Yeah, if you play Bethesda games, you've heard this man's work. So he's raising money for his family members who are afflicted with Alzheimer's. So if you could throw a couple dollars his way, every little bit helps. And we're proud and happy to be part of that fundraising effort. Other than that, I don't really have too much housekeeping. I'm ready to get back into the action, but let's go around the horn. Reverend, introduce yourself, say your name, and how have you been?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. My name's Ryan. Ready to get into this vault mystery that we've got on the go here. I play Mr. Microwave, everybody's favorite Mr. Handy, and favorite because I'm the only one in this campaign. So by default, you have no choice. And yeah, it's been great. We've had a couple weeks away, but I've been champing at the bit to get back into some spooky mysteries here in this vault. And yeah, very curious as to what this doctor is up to down here.
Absolutely. Let's throw it on over to Grant the Rifleman. Grant, how are you living, buddy? What's going on?
Well, things are going pretty much on brand for old Rifleman down in the vault here. Hashtag not my favorite robot. Just kidding. Mr. Microwave's he's a pretty good bucket of
The only one you've got. I'm the only one you've got.
You are. And making friends with the great cons and trying to keep my nose clean. Badly.
Yeah, you did a thing with Joshi.
Making friends.
You're making friends. And then we'll toss it on over to Raj. Raj, how are you living, buddy?
Oh, living just peachy, I'll say. My name's Raj. I play Johnny Bottlecap, our lovable little rascal of a vault dweller. Johnny's somewhat in his element, it would seem, currently exploring this vault that is admittedly quite different from his own. I want to know what the heck that scientist is doing with the blood she just stole from me. That
I mean, technically,
that's going to need to be addressed.
It wasn't stealing.
It's like, give me your hand and give me your blood. Like, I don't know, man.
We're splitting hairs here, really. I mean, he's got it now.
What you gonna do with it, nonetheless? And let's find out.
Johnny's irascible. Is that a word? Irascible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
His attitude. Love that so much. Some super quick stuff before we get going. This is in the world of Fallout, so it's going to be dealing with things like violence, fucking swear words, drug use, stuff like that. It is PG or what? 14A.
Sure.
Maybe. Yeah, a little bit more than that. But anyway, we try to go to fun, weird places, not dark, weird places. But this is your, trigger warning and whatnot. We're not going to go to gross, shitty places. Please stay with us and enjoy our show. We would like to let's get fun weird. We like to build a wonderful community here that's super inclusive, and we love to hear you all go off in the chat. So please do that as we play. And the curtain descends. Where we left off was Dr. Hella had just looked into her microscope and looked up at you, Johnny, and said, "Oh, you're the straw man, the scarecrow. You've been what we've been looking for."
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Should I be afraid to be around you?
She looks back into her microphone, into her microscope, and continues to study your blood as she's working. She says, "This is amazing. Most of your alleles are not even activated. Your phenotype has been completely wiped clean. You are," and then she looks back up at you like you are a perfect specimen.
Hell yeah.
And she says,
"Hell yeah.
Have you ever heard the term tabula rasa?"
Lady, what do you think are the odds that I've heard whatever it is that you just said to me? That's a no. That's a no.
It's a hard
Definite no.
Just to be clear.
Oh my God.
She says it means blank slate. Whatever they did to you down in your vault, they've wiped you clean, ready to be built upon. You're, for all intents and purposes, a perfect platform.
Well, now we're talking.
Yeah, and she just kind of sits there looking at you and then goes back looking into her microscope and moving slides of your blood around. Kind of completely ignoring you, like enthralled in her work.
Well, I mean, tell me if you see something bad in there. I guess. Thanks.
Give it to me straight, Doc."
Yeah. How long do I have left to live?
She looks back up. She says, "How you've been exposed to radiation? Yes."
Yes. I'm really trying not to laugh at these questions. I'm sorry.
She waves her hand at you like dismissively. She's like, "I can almost see no evidence of this. The free radicals have done almost no damage to your genetic structure."
Well, I did drink a lot of milk when I was growing up.
That could have something to do with
She
it.
looks at you.
Yeah.
She looks at you confused at that. Like she's just like, "What?" Like, okay, sure.
I don't know. I don't think we understand one another that well.
Medulla oblongata.
Yeah, she looks up at you and she says, "You're a very, very special young man. I want you to know that, Mr. Bottlecap." And then she takes a pair of nail clippers out from her desk. She says, "May I?"
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, she clips some of your thumbnail off and puts it into a sample jar with a blue liquid and puts it into a centrifuge and starts spinning. She's like, "I would very, very much like to observe your genetic structure."
Is that going to be an invasive procedure?
This is all I needed. Everything that you've given me is all I needed.
Oh, cool. Well, let her rip then, I guess.
You've been sent down here by Joe Louis, correct?
Yeah.
I almost forgot. Yes. And then she seems distracted by you, like just like looking at you and like trying to figure you the fuck out.
Good looking fella.
Are you a handsome dude? I don't think we've ever like talked about like Johnny Bottlecap's good lookingness. Is he a handsome ass dude?
I think he's a looker. It's part of his charm.
Johnny.
It's part of his overall deal.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this old ghoul woman is looking at you like kind of into it.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
And she says, "Joe sent you down here because information had been stolen from my computer. First off, I live in this room, and she kind of like gestures broadly to. You see, pretty much a clean room. There's a cot in the corner, like a sink and a basin and everything. Like, but you get the strong impression that she pretty much lives in this room. She says, I have quarters upstairs, but I rarely use them. Someone came down here and stole information from my computer. I don't know who it was, and I don't know how they got through my encryptions, but I know that something was stolen.
Hey, Doc, do you know exactly what was stolen?
Not
You mentioned something a little alarming earlier. The forced evolutionary virus.
Yes.
This pertains to that in some way, or was that the Medex talking?
No, it absolutely meta joke.
Hey,
No, she says yes. They stole statistical data about my trials, about the FEV, which would be almost useless to anyone without a mathematical or scientific mind. It would be just a series of numbers. It would be almost
down note.
Yeah, it would be almost ridiculous to steal it. No one topside would make heads or tails of it.
Do you think there's a chance, Doc, that someone was trying to sabotage your work?
No.
Do you still have the information, or did they delete stuff or copy stuff?
Nothing was deleted or modified. It was only my security protocols that alerted me that someone other than me had logged in to my work terminal, and also no one could get at the actual physical samples. They're locked away tight. You wouldn't be able to access them.
And you have current positive control on these samples. Like you've since this breach, you've not just taken your own security system's word that it's impenetrable. You've gone and you've seen them. Samples are there.
Give me. Oh, I wish I had like a history.
We've solved this. It's always intelligence plus whatever the thing is.
Intelligence plus. Give me an intelligence plus difficulty.
Here's a question. What am I trying to decipher here? Because I just asked a question.
Yes, exactly. Well, one leads to the other. Give me an intelligence plus explosives difficulty 1.
Okay.
Explosives?
What I'm famously really fucking good at. Explosives plus you said it was
intelligence plus explosives.
My target number is an 8. I'm gonna buy a dice. This feels like something that could be valuable information.
Sure, buy a dice.
Yeah, we've got 1 in the pool, so I'm gonna buy 1. Target number is an 8, difficulty 1. You said?
Yes.
Here we go.
Very simple.
Explosivo.
Whoa.
That looked like
yeah. So with that crit, so you came down in a bit of a wire cage elevator, and you're recalling now as you came down on the rails, you noticed packages spaced in a ladder formation down the elevator. And she says, if anyone were to ever crack my vault of bioweapons, they would never leave this place ever again.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Fail safe.
Yeah, she's ready to pull the fucking pin and blow the entire cavern.
Right. No, I understand the physics of that, but that still doesn't answer the question of, since your break-in, someone has gone and, just done an inventory because, too big to fail tends to, it's good to double check these things every now and then.
Whomever broke in, and
you're doing a really good job of not answering this question.
Whomever broke in definitely knows what I have down here. Absolutely.
That's I'm not going to take another kick at this can. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do a charm roll? Do you,
I just
robot?
I just want to know if she's gone and been like, oh yeah, look, it's in the window over there. I can see the sample of the FEV virus that
There. So you see along the walls. I won't make you do a roll for it. There are much like mortuary drawers.
Yeah.
Like doors that are like padlocked and sealed. Like
All right. Okay.
So
Still, that's
I know.
okay.
But you're
all right.
sure of this.
She okay. I'll give you this. She seems sure.
Sure. All right. All right. Well, short of telling you how to do your job, I'll just say you might want to double check that. That's fine. Cool. So the question
Cool.
I have then is: so you said someone with a scientific mind. Do you have anyone else on your staff perhaps we could speak to, or are there any other scientific divisions perhaps? Who's in charge of your apparently very elaborate cloning, which we've just kind of glossed over that whole thing after you started talking about the mutant situation operation that you've got going on here? Who's in charge of that whole?
Oh,
division?
it's that project is wound down now. It's no longer active. Like we've got the bison, um, and now like all of the children are grown. So, but at one time it was Sarah Connor who was in charge of it all.
Ah, yes. Famously hunted by Terminators, if I recall.
Oh, sorry, Sarah O'Connor was her name.
I think it's both. I think she's both in this universe. Oh, Roger,
Is it?
I think you're muted.
You're muted.
I
You're muted,
stand by
Rob.
what I said.
I stand by it.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Doc, did the people who took data off your system get everything that they came here for, or were they interrupted? Are you able to tell that?
They only took limited data. They were not able to access my deeper directories. Those are encrypted with a, let's say, heavier lock.
But whether it's you can't tell if somebody's made a copy, so to speak. You know the information's been accessed and it hasn't been removed from your database, but we don't know if perhaps anyone's absconded with it.
I think it's best to assume that it has been copied somehow. Maybe not digitally, perhaps just written down. I'm not sure.
Old school.
Doc, I'm sure your system's very robust. Maybe you could let my friend here, this jet-propelled transistor mess, stick his tentacles up into your system and see what he can't sort out.
Usually,
Always the charmer.
usually you need to ask a guy.
She
Permission
gives
first,
you
all right?
a very, very highbrow eyebrow.
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion, difficulty 2 persuasion roll.
Speech.
Charisma, speech.
Johnny, help! Maybe help.
Yeah,
Use your
throw me
charisma.
in the fist there, bro.
Johnny, if you want to help, tell me how you're going to help. Like, say something.
I'm no good at this, so I probably shouldn't assist.
So that's what happens with me. I get the double nope.
Johnny, do you want
I'm
to
about as
give it a try?
Wait, so what are we trying to do here?
So I'm trying to let Mr. Microwave stick his USB stick up in her business so that he can see if he can see anything.
Give her the clamps.
I wonder. I'll just do a charisma speech.
Yeah,
You
if you can give me a double success, then I'll allow it.
You know, my good friend over here, Mr. Microwave, he's quite proficient in things of technology. You would be surprised at how much better things will run after you let him interface with you.
Efficiency is my middle name.
She is so enamored by just you. I'll give you
And
an
my
extra.
beauty.
Like your scientific beauty. Yes, I'll give you an extra dice. I'll give you an extra dice. So roll with
Ooh,
I guess
extra dice, nice.
advantage.
Yeah.
and try to get 2 successes out of this. Speech, charisma.
Bro, your DNA is just amazing.
On fleek, as the kids say.
I have to explain. His DNA is not amazing. His DNA is like true
Fucking
0.
basic.
Yeah, like true 0.
Johnny
It's
is a
super
basic
fucking
bitch,
weird.
genetically speaking.
Okay, so my target number is a 13.
Atta boy.
Oh,
So 2.
Hold on,
If
hold
your
on.
target's a 13.
My target,
yeah.
target's a 13, and a 6 is speech is a tag skill, and I have 6. So
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
free to stay.
so she like gently touches your Pip Boy, like gently, and says, "Do you promise that he won't interfere with any of my data?"
I guarantee nothing. Clickety clack, clickety clack.
It's like, hey, Mr. Mike, shut up. Of course.
Yeah, get in there. Give me a difficulty 1 intelligence science roll.
I would love to. I believe I.
And
have
then
the
you
hacker
tell
perk,
me-
sir.
Oh, yes. Okay,
Which is,
so
reduces the difficulty of skill tests to hack computers to a difficulty of 0. So if it's a
technically
difficulty
this
1,
isn't a hack, but yes.
Okay,
I
well,
will,
in that case, I will. I think
No,
my
no,
feature applies.
I'll-
I guess it's an
give
auto
you-
success then.
it is an auto success. You ask me one very specific question, and I will give you the truthful answer.
Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna speak out loud. So until I say, after I say this right now.
Oh, you're genieing me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until I say after this instance, this is my question, and I'm going to ask it now. Any questions?
Yes.
are rhetorical.
I will let you table talk.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
I'm kind of curious as to whether or not these samples are actually fucking here, because if they're not, that's a bigger problem, I think. But I also think that may just be me, Ryan, metagaming. This could be a bigger problem.
We know that they can't leave up the elevator. We have no idea if they can't go down further into the vault.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking to leave that for a bit, because I think I pushed that as far as I can. But yeah, whether or not, like, I don't know if I should try to figure out, like, I'm thinking like whose key card access kind of thing. If I can track down, the fucking VPN of whoever hacked into this thing before, might be handy. Or if we want to ask like something about like the vault or the whatever they've got going on down here. What do you guys think? Team consensus. Usually against people talk, but we get one crack at this.
One truthful answer.
Yeah.
Like a full-on truthful answer. So what do you want to know?
I mean, I think we can find out about the sample through maybe other means. This
Okay.
is sort of like,
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna see. I'm going to use my computer abilities to try and decipher if I can figure out who's. I know it's not a question per se, so if I have to roll for it, I will allow. And by allow, I mean you're the guy running the game, so you can tell me what the fuck to do. Yeah, I want to try if I can figure out like if I can track down the fucking source code of who fucking hacked into who accessed this information.
Yes.
Okay, can I do this?
Okay. Yes, of course you can.
Nice.
Okay.
You don't need to roll for that.
Okay.
Johnny,
I will.
your Pip-Boy starts crackling. You didn't notice before because it was so low.
Like
but
Geiger counter crackling?
Yes, Geiger counter crackling.
Oh.
It was so low that you didn't notice it before, but now you're looking down at it and it's
great.
and it's not the doctor. It's nothing in this room.
did you build your lab on top of Chernobyl?
Mr. Microwave,
fuck?
Mr. Microwave,
Man.
give me a intelligence science roll. You notice this too. I'll just give this to you because
Okay.
I promised a question and
I have. How is this the fucking resolution of my question, which wasn't a question? Okay.
you
sorry.
wanted to know who
Yeah,
got
you're
down
right, I
there.
did. You're right,
I'm
Right, I
giving it
did.
to you.
Okay. My brain's working. Intelligence science. Okay. So my target number, sorry, is a 14. This is kind
Give
of
it
my
to me,
strong
baby. That's
suit.
a difficulty 1. I just need a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you get it? You got it.
It rolled way too many dice.
Well,
But they were all successes.
They're
So
all
do
successes.
with that information what you will.
so Dr. Hella looks up from her microscope and looks over at Johnny's Geiger counter and says, "That's very strange. That's a..." And then she says, "May I?" And
Yes.
grabs your arm and says, "Mr. Microwave, come over here, please."
Absolutely.
And she hooks up that female port that's
Weird
on
big
the
giant USB thing.
she
Yeah.
plugs it in and she says, "Oh my God, whomever stole my information is irradiated with a very specific isotope."
Fucking A.
She says, this is not anything that is background radiation, or it's not uranium. It's I think it's older. It's radium. We don't use this here.
Uranium fever.
We don't use radium here. It's too unstable. It's too old to use.
Ma'am, I have a very pointed question for you.
Yes.
What do you know of the children of Atom?
She looks at you and says,
Dun, dun.
Dun,
I'm picturing
dun.
now everything just again went to that black and white filter from the last episode. And for some reason, Mr. Microwave now has a cigarette that came out of nowhere.
"What do you know about children of Atom?"
And sunglasses. I don't know why.
Yeah. And a fedora.
With 3 lenses.
She says, "To be honest, not very much. I've been down in the vault for so long, but I know before I came down here, they had just entered into the Kansas territory."
Well, I'm afraid that our information on them is fairly limited as well, but we do know that, radiation seems to be their bag. And, well, they seem to be... Well, let's just say we have a bit of an interest in their goings-on at the moment as well. You don't have any trade or any sort of...
The children of Atom are locked into their... And then she rolls her eyes heavily as a ghoul. Like, could you imagine, like, talking about radiation to a ghoul?
Yeah, okay.
That's like it's like talking about sunlight to them. Like, "Oh, we worship the sunlight." You know what I mean? Like,
Sure, yeah.
She rolls her eyes. She says, "They're Atomica Basilica. They locked themselves in there years ago."
Well, then, are there any of your, I'll try to be, this is more delicate. Are there any of your more radiation-inclined residents, like yourself, that are perhaps even more inclined to radiation than others? You see, I know a thing or two about the advanced stages of ghoulification. I have some experience with what you may have referred to as a... and this isn't my terminology, let's just put it out there, but a glowing one. You wouldn't happen to have any residents here that may be on the more irradiated side of the ghoulification spectrum?
She says, "Well, no, we've all been decontaminated for years. That's what keeps us from going feral. And to be honest, this is the first time that I've ever seen radium isotopic decay. We haven't even screened for it. It was something that we didn't know.
Do you have the ability to screen for such things?
She points at Johnny and she says, "He does." It's in the Pip-Boy. It always has
Yeah.
been.
Flip the switch. Let's look for the radium.
we got a fucking one of those tracker quests.
Warmer.
You got a
warmer.
tracker quest, motherfucker!
Snap. Okay, well, ma'am, I believe we might have ourselves a bit of a breadcrumb trail of sorts to begin scouting. Does anybody else have any questions for this
I
crazy
do.
bitch?
I do.
I mean, there's a lot to ask.
Yeah, because she's giving me
Dude.
vibes. Okay.
Doc, I'm sure you locked up your physical samples real good, but I don't suppose you could show us at all, at least even the exterior of the locks. I'm sure you don't want to pull the samples out, but it might be good for us just to double check. Sometimes folks think they have their diamonds in their safe and they open it up and find out it's just heavy rocks. You know what I mean?
She says, "You're welcome to look yourself." And then she like nods over at the sealed doors with the heavy locks on them.
Okay. Well, let's go have a look.
So you don't see this, Grant, but as soon as you turn your back and you walk over there, she takes a 10mm pistol and puts it on the desk and
Shoots me in the back with it.
No, and a switch and puts them on the desk, and she just sits there. There's nothing threatening about it, but like you both there's nothing threatening about it.
You don't get to decide that, man.
Nothing here.
Johnny and Mr. Microwave see this, and she's just sitting there. He doesn't point it at anyone or anything.
I haven't seen this. I'm facing the locks and things.
You're facing the locks. You go ahead and you inspect those locks, my son.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna run my finger along the seam between the door and the door jamb is it like a safe or like a cabinet? What am I looking at?
Do you have a lockpick? Do you have lockpicking as a skill?
You know, so funny thing about that is I have a bit of skill in it, but it's not a tag skill.
Then you're going to give me a difficulty 3.
God, I think Yuri had our only actual physical lock.
Yeah, fucking Yuri, and he almost never used it. Stupid Yuri.
A lot of good it's doing us now.
He was the worst character. I hate that guy. I want you to give me because it's hard for you. I want you to give me a difficulty 3 perception lockpick check.
If you want to buy some dice, you just throw them.
I would like to buy a dice, please.
Oh, dude, you give me so many dice, though.
I mean, fine. Use them then. Shoot me in the back of your 10 mil.
Use them, coward. Yeah, there you go.
Do it, coward.
Do it, you coward.
Oh God.
No! I will get. Oh my God!
How many luck points you got, Grant?
You're such.
Luck. Luck. Give me. Hold on.
You're gonna luck. You're gonna luck. Because I was about to say you're such a good and loving player.
It's gonna be another 20.
It says that's good.
Oh, it's success.
That's good. I'm under target. It's okay. So it's success. So how's 3 successes? You bastard.
You fucking pull it out of the fire.
Yeah.
So you get close. These aren't padlocks. They're not.
Okay.
They're not like simple locks. You get really, really close to these in-wall locked safes. You move your hands over half a dozen of them, and you get like you look at them very precisely. You can see that there are no overt scratches on the outside. And I will, in fact, give you this. Maybe you have either like a toothpick or even a lockpick, and you start to fuck with the tumblers just a little bit.
Yeah.
And you can tell that they're all in place. The pins and the springs are all like
undamaged
in the spot that like it's like it's set to the combination. Like all you got to do is pull.
No.
Oh.
Like
they're undamaged.
You can tell that these haven't been forced.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. But there's
You
not
turn ar-
like a. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You
I
turn,
around. I guess.
you turn around and you see Dr. Hella with the 10 mil and the detonator on her desk, and she says, "Are you satisfied?"
I am. I am a little surprised to see iron and a little beep boop boom on your desk. Seems unnecessary to me. We are here to help you after all, but I'll stop messing with your samples.
I don't know
even
you,
though I did ask,
and you don't
and
know
you
me.
said yes.
Yeah, I mean, you can fucking ask. Like, what's she gonna do? She's gonna pull fucking 10 mil on 3 dudes?
I
Like,
mean,
come on.
she did.
Hey,
So
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
Hey, look, we're not here to ruffle your feathers. Is there anywhere else in your premises that we might be able to gumshoe around and try to
This
look for
is-
radium isotopes or people hiding in
is-
closets with your data?
This is the only room that exists on this level.
Okay. Well, you mentioned before about sort of screening sort of thing. Do you have some sort of system that could detect radiation leaks? I mean, can you do a beryllium sweep and change the deflector dish to make a tachyon burst?
Can you reverse the
Fucking
polarity
eject the
something?
warp core. And,
Yeah.
She says, "No, unfortunately, my scientific tools are not calibrated to that.
So we have to use Pip-Boy.
You have to use Pip-Boy."
Got it. Okay. Fair enough.
Also, can I clarify something? Did Johnny notice that it was ticking already, or did it start ticking worse?
I will say that like Johnny didn't notice. He's perceptive, but like a lot of shit was going on, and it was so low that like before you guys started talking and there was silence, like it's complete. By the way, yeah, if you aren't talking in this room, it's completely silent. Like it's underground sealed.
Yeah,
got it.
So like there was a time where Johnny wasn't talking, and it was like
it just kind of like picked up by the computer. It kind of picked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's your clue, team.
Interesting.
Well, I've had enough guns pointed at me in this whole.
First off, she didn't point that gun at you. She just put it on the table.
Technicality. I'm not talking to you, Overseer. I'm talking to everyone else.
We're all still a little gun shy, literally, after like almost getting thrown in jail randomly again last episode.
I don't want to get thrown in jail, guys.
Don't tell me. I'll
again.
throw you in fucking jail like that. I'll throw you in fucking jail.
Doc, if that's all you got for us and you don't need any more of Johnny's blood here, perhaps we might head topside and see what we can't figure out there.
Yeah, I've already given you the quest, right? Night moves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. I gotta push the little button. Hold on. Let's
Push
see.
the button.
Where's the quest button? There it is.
Night.
Weird music effect. Okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah, you're on the quest for fucking weird radium.
Well, yeah.
Radiation.
We may want to.
Yeah, you sit back. You get back in the elevator. You go back up to the main floor. Now you're in the bazaar. Like it just spits you out right in the fucking bazaar.
Are there any super powerful leaders of rival gangs that I can piss off and put on my list?
Yeah.
It seems like all of the Great Khans are not in the bazaar.
Wait, they're all waiting by the bike racks after school.
Yeah, like fucking at the flag rack.
Okay.
Well, Johnny, maybe fire that little background radiation detector on just while we're meandering around.
Indeed.
Oh,
we may also want to go have a word with Miss Connor as well. She may have, if she's the only other sort of scientifically inclined one around here, perhaps we could go and see if she has anything to say, and maybe subversively give her a fucking tachyon scan with your
I was gonna say
tricorder there.
Just, scanner vibe there.
First off, don't reduce my story to Star Trek, but yes, that's exactly what's happening.
Hey man, There's a reason those plot lines fucking work, and they've been
There's a
recycling
reason that it works,
them
and we love it.
for 60 fucking years. Yeah,
Shouldn't
exactly.
we have an extra guy in the away team that's definitely gonna die?
You know what?
red shirt?
Where's fucking Silent Bill or whatever his name was from
Silent Dave.
Silent Dave. Let's bring Silent Dave along just in case.
Silent Dave was in the sick bay.
Silent Dave was in sick bay. We had to bring him.
Yeah, he got
pick him
shot,
up.
dude. He got shot.
Let's go pick him up. See how he's doing. It. So being a whole day, he's probably got all his hit points
Yeah.
again.
Push him forward wherever we go. All right. Yeah.
So
Johnny,
what do you actually want to do?
I guess we fire up the Pip-Boy and see if it leads us, if it has like a general direction that we could start
General direction.
moving in. I guess. 'Cause,
Johnny,
'cause, I mean, we don't have any other shopping, or we're pretty much fucking kitted out at this point. So let's fucking do the thing.
Johnny, give me a perception plus survival roll.
Oh, you would.
Are you bad at the? Are you bad at
No,
those?
target number's an 8. Thank you.
I'll give you difficulty 1. Difficulty
Okay.
1. You're
Yeah.
sussing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something sus going on, that's for sure.
Hey-o.
Hey,
Hey,
overseer.
Hey,
Didn't need anything. Didn't need no luck swaps. Didn't need no nothing. Just straight up roll.
so
Didn't
with
need no
help,
Didn't know
with
need no.
help from Mr. Microwave, you can delineate like regular uranium background noise from this radium noise. It's a slower decay. It has slower waves. So like when you wave your arm around, you're able to isolate it. It ticks slower. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Cool.
Sweet.
It
So
leads
let's follow your nose.
towards the bunks, the living quarters of the vault dwellers.
Neat.
Okay.
And at that, we'll take our mid-session break. I think that's a good place to stop it.
That's a good little mystery hook for us to head in on there. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. We'll come back in, what do we say, 15 minutes? 8:30 PST?
Sure, 10, 15, yeah. Enough
Yeah,
time
let's do
to go grab yourself a snack, a Nuka-Cola, some fucking Blanco mac and cheese. We'll be back in...
And we'll be back. We'll be back in a little bit.
2 shakes of a lamb's tails. Don't go nowhere. We will return momentarily. Stand by, y'all. Bye-bye. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and a 1. Hey everybody, welcome back to the second half of Fistful of Neutrons, a few neutrons more. Okay, our heroes have just gone back into the vault, quote unquote, top side of the vault. And Johnny's Pip-Boy has now led them to the sleeping quarters.
So my personal goal is to not have any iron pointed at me for the remainder of the time that we're in this city, unless Chimpy comes out, in which case it's on like Donkey Kong. But
his name is Joshi, but yes. Chimpy, yes.
Chimpy's is now his name for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Not much else, probably. I feel like looking for weird radiation signatures is kind of the next thing. Over.
I was in character voice when I was going to ask that random question. Is there are there different areas for like is the ghoul and the regular human population all commingled, or do they have like different like living areas? Okay, cool. I'll mention while we're sorry.
Can everyone hear Overseer talk?
Oh yes, can you not?
I can hear him.
I can. Someone in the chat, Fumbles, is saying he might be muted.
Oh,
we got a thumbs up from the.
Let us know, Fumbles. Can you hear us now? Oh God, why did that have to happen?
Oh, why?
No, I guess we're getting more from. Justin, why don't you join in and come? Leave the room and come back here. It's weird.
How about you leave the room?
We can all hear Justin on our end here, gang. So we'll get. Can you hear the rest of us? Let us know in chat. Can you hear?
Hello.
Can you hear myself,
Grant,
and Rod?
Check.
Everyone but Justin. Okay.
Poor guy.
Perfect. Just how we like it.
Yeah.
We
don't need him anyways. Who needs an overseer?
What a dick. All right, here we go. We'll get him back in here. Sorry, folks. We've got him coming back.
There he is.
Better than ever.
Can you hear us now? Verizon Wireless. Hold on, folks. We'll get him back in one moment. Here we go.
How about Justin?
Oh, Chip Parker is back in the chat. Hey, Chip, good to see you, man. We're just getting. Indeed. We're just getting Justin back in the frame. Justin back? Still no Justin? Still no Justin. Why don't we have Justin? Hold on here, folks.
Oh, that's not.
This is weird. If I lived there, I'd probably call it Park and Chipper or something like that.
Don't worry about it, folks. We'll get him back. One moment here.
One way or another.
One way.
One way.
That sounds pretty ominous.
Oh, another.
Dead or alive, he'll be back.
You talking there, Justin, a little bit? That's weird. That's really strange. Sorry, folks. That's weird. We had him going fine. Sorry, guys. We'll get him going on here.
Yeah, exactly. No telling what the overseer's up to. He could be up to anything by now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna give us the whole good.
Tell us the whole story. Reveal everything.
That is very odd. Sorry, folks. We're gonna get this sorted out. One moment.
Chip.
And how about
can you hear
now?
me?
There we go. We got him
Chip,
back, baby.
Chip, can you hear me?
I got
Chip
you,
Yeah.
pal.
say yes. I'm not going unless Chip
He's-
says yes.
He's back. I can wait for it. I know I fixed it. I love it when I know I fixed a thing. Because wait for
Have
it.
you tried
Okay.
turning it off and
Yeah.
turning it back on again?
Have you tried turning it off? Anyway, okay.
I would
so-
like to blame it was pilot error on this time. That was actually my fault, guys. But we got him back. We got him
I'm gonna
back.
mute this
Okay.
asshole.
This fucking dick.
This fucking
Anyway,
guy is
sorry.
muted.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
Sorry.
your Pip-Boy is attuned to find radium signatures,
Mm.
radium isotopes, and it's leading directly to the barracks.
I
And
think oh sorry.
to say what I said before, no, ghouls and ghouls and non-ghoul people live in the same place. It's
Perfect.
a very peaceful one.
As we're just walking, I think I'll just mention to Johnny. Johnny, if you see any, just as a bit of a control with this experiment we're doing here, maybe if we pass by any of the ghoulified residents, just don't, make it too obvious, but just notice, take an eye on your Pip-Boy and see if there's any sort of spike when we walk by any of the ghouls, just to see if they have any sort of radiation profile that may pick up on this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny, do you want to do that?
A
Like,
little
you're
bit
passing
of
by-
espionage,
by
as it
ghouls.
were.
Indeed.
I'm in. Can I use sneak for that in some fashion?
Of course you can.
Yay!
He loves when he
course
gets to
you
use
can.
sneak.
So I'm gonna agility sneak to see if
Yeah,
I
give
can.
me a difficulty 2, agility sneak. I want you
Sorry.
to become one with the shadow.
Target number's a 13. Here we go. Oh God. Oh
Mm.
God. I need to. No, I have to spend a luck point to reroll that 20.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, right.
Because right now you're literally punching someone in the face. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Fuck.
Oh, thank God. That's another
Okay.
success.
That's
That's two
better.
successes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So you become
Woo!
You become one with the shadows. I want you to mark off that luck point, by the way.
Oh,
You're
it's
still
it's
on-
marked. It's
You're
marked.
still on the job. How many luck points do you have left, by the way?
5 left.
Okay.
Only a million.
I've been using them.
I know. Until you rest again, you don't get them back. So I just want to track them.
Well,
Um,
until we finish this quest, it's
Per quest.
It's per
I'm
quest.
aware
Quest.
of the cost.
yeah.
Okay. So
Hi.
you're
Cost
very
is high.
Johnny. Actually, why don't you describe what happens? Like you're walking through the crowd. How do you do this?
So Johnny becomes just like the most
The night.
forgettable person. He becomes the knight. No, just very like determined and like looking straight forward. No one's really paying attention to what he's doing, but like as he's going by, he's kind of like doing like a whoop whoop whoop, you know?
I'll give you one more. Like people maybe recognize you and like go to shake your hand. Like
Oh.
you're so innocuous. Like it's not like you're invisible, but like you're so innocuous that like people shake your hand. Like, hey,
You're not
Johnny.
out of place. He's just like you're
Yeah.
supposed to be there. Totally.
Yeah, exactly. And when you shake ghouls' hands, do you shake ghouls' hands? By the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, when they shake your hand, they do the presidential shake, the one on top of the other. Yeah, exactly. The welcoming handshake. And your Pip-Boy doesn't read any of it. As far as you know, these ghouls are clean as a whistle.
Okay.
Very cool.
That
I will report that at a point in time where we're not still around them. And carry on.
And they actually, in fact, like to see you. Like they know who you are. Like you've come down into the vault. Like you're a new vault dweller. They're very welcoming to you. Also, I'd just like to, before you leave this vault, Johnny, you have to go pick up your armor. Just
Right.
saying.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you make your way into the living quarters of the vault dwellers.
May I?
Rifleman, yes, go ahead.
Before we go in there, I'd like to send Raven out.
Ooh.
Are there like back exits, entrances to the thing, or is this like built into a wall somewhere? Like
It's
I
a
know
vault.
we're in a vault.
There's one entrance and one exit. So,
But like,
what do you
is
want
the
to do?
entrance
This
the
like
exit?
area.
Oh no, it's like, do you remember in Fallout 3 or 4? Like it's just a door. It's a door.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna leave Raven, or get Raven to sort of perch somewhere that they can see the open space in front of the door and the door itself.
So you open the egg, the ball that Raven's in,
Yeah.
and she hops out onto your hand and then like hops down, and she hops.
I legit forgot we fucking had this thing.
And she hops on one foot or another, and like looks up at you quizzically as a crow.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Hey, little bird. I have to head into here for a little while. Can you keep an eye on the door and holler at me if you see any commotion or a very short Great Khan in this common area, or anyone running out or into this place? Anything out of the ordinary?
She looks back, like you're on kind of a catwalk just before the door, and she looks up and she kind of flaps her wings and sits on top of the door and goes and like
cool.
puts her wings down and kind of like nuzzles her beak into her wings, and she's just chilling.
Okay. Cool.
Gotta look out.
Thank you for using Raven. I love Raven.
Raven's cool.
Use your
That's
magic
so
items.
Raven.
You don't forget to use your magic items.
Save your potions till the end, so you have 900 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
Never use a
Skyrim
potion.
logic.
Yeah. Save them for the final boss that you never
And then never
never
use
use
it.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, so you go into the living quarters, and Johnny, your Pip-Boy is clicking clacking.
Clickety clack.
Don't talk.
I think I'm just gonna, follow my nose. Go where the Geiger counter is most intense, and
So
back
you-
away from. Yeah.
So you follow down the hallway, down more hallways, through switchbacks of hallways, like you're wandering for a good long time until you get to a door, and it's like down near a power engine. Like you can hear the power engine moving. It's rattling. It's fucking loud. It's uncomfortable. It's hot as well. Like it's super hot. And you see on the nameplate, it's S.Dave.
Silent Dave? His first name is fucking Silent?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I
all
didn't-
right.
I didn't
Soylent
fucking make this
Dave?
vault. I did make this
You
vault.
did. You literally have created
You
all
made
of
this vault. I'll relay to the party that this seems to be the source of, the highest amount of radiation.
So you open the door, and
Wait, before we do that,
go ahead.
I want to say to Mr. Rifleman, perhaps wait, we don't have any fucking guns, do we?
You do. You have all your guns.
They didn't take our shit?
No.
Well, that's cool.
Fantastic. Mr. Rifleman, if you wouldn't
Yes, sir.
perhaps maybe have your hand be where your hip be at.
Hip be at.
Yeah, there may be call for use for I don't know how trustworthy our friend Daniel is here anymore. Let's be on our guard here, perhaps, folks.
I'm ready to pull my gun out when I'm deep asleep, dreaming about rad bison prancing around in the forest. Don't worry about that.
Fantastic. Okay, now I would like to cautiously open the door.
So what you open on is basically a closet. It's a closet. Like there's the bunk on the side, and there's a locker on the other side. There's a sink. on top of a toilet. So the sink flows into the toilet, so you can flush the toilet with the water from the sink. And it looks like a prison room, to be honest. It's the shittiest fucking bunk you've ever seen. He's got pictures that he's drawn up on one wall. And he's got carvings up on a shelf. There's no one in the room. It barely fits all three of you. Like, you're standing shoulder to shoulder. You're in a fucking janitor's closet.
Let's go through.
I just saw in chat. Craig, I believe is correct. It was Silent Derek was the name of that.
Oh, sorry, Silent, not Dave. Derek. Sorry, Silent.
Yeah,
Silent.
I think you said Dave, and then I said Dan. So either way, it's
Silent. Silent Derek.
Right. Sorry, Silent Derek.
Jesus, our fans are better at our lore than we are.
Yeah, if
I have it written down here in my Scrivener as Silent Dave.
If anyone wants to make us a fucking wiki, just go right ahead.
Yeah, please start the wiki.
I'm with Rifleman to start rummaging through his stuff, and we'll definitely like kind of be maybe a little like not just fully toss it, but like a little cautious for both like any sort of booby trapping and also like maybe not try to like
Rifleman,
leave
have you touched the carved figures?
The carved figures?
The carved figures that he has?
So far, all I've been doing is being aware of where my pistol's at, and
okay.
I haven't started looking through anything yet.
Yeah.
Someone give me a perception intelligence roll. Or sorry. Yeah, actually, Adam. I don't give a fuck. Give me a perception intelligence roll.
I'm decent at those with 13.
16 is my target.
Okay, even better.
Mine would be 8, so I think I'm gonna say
Johnny, you are in a closet. You think it's kind of nice in here. So what you see are with the carved figurines is the figure of a carved woman. They're all the same figurine in different positions, in different, like, not super sexual poses. Like they're just different
normal sexual
poses. They're different poses of the same woman that he's.
Are these carved. Like minis?
Yeah, they're minis. They're like
little chess pieces type, whatever.
Carved out of soapstone.
They're Fallout Wasteland Warfare minis from Modiphius,
which you can buy from Modiphius Entertainment.
We don't actually get any fucking kickbacks from any of that shit in any way, shape, or form. So
no, but we're the best. We are the best Fallout 2D20
pluggers, shill in the business.
So these minis, are there any characteristics that set these minis apart from just any female carving?
They're all incredibly beautiful women.
Can you describe these poses? Like, what do they like? What's the woman doing?
They're very simple poses. One is she's preaching, like she has a book in her hand.
There it is,
and a hand out. The other, she has her hands out, like a savior. The other, she has her hands above her head. Johnny, your
cult motherfuckers.
Your Pip-Boy is not screaming, but clicking really hard.
Check these things.
I'm gonna try and see what in the room is giving off the biggest signal. Or Johnny suspects that there's a passageway through this room, possibly to another room.
It's the locker. The locker is clicking.
Yeah. He's gonna go and kind of feel around the locker to see if he can like slide like a panel aside or something like that.
Why don't you give me a perception lockpick?
Oh God. Okay. I'm not entirely unskilled, but that's a target number of 6.
What's that?
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Difficulty 2.
What's that? What's your super lucky perk where you get to swap your luck?
Oh yeah,
buddy.
I could do luck. I could spend a luck point. I could roll luck and lockpick for a target number of 12.
Difficulty 2. Difficulty 2. You're
I
going to
would
open
do
this
that.
locker.
And buy an action point.
And buy dice. Okay.
We got a couple. Yeah.
Spending a luck point.
Because this
All right, number
motherfucker's
12.
got a pool of action dice, action points.
Oh dear Lord.
Ooh, baby.
Give me difficulty 2, baby.
That's a crit, but it's also
Ooh.
a complication on a difficulty 3. The 19.
I will give you this, Johnny.
I break the lock.
No, you are deft at opening the lock. You see the trap. It is a grenade,
Oh shit!
and you hold it. You have no pin. There's no pin. You are now holding a live grenade.
Cool.
I don't love that for me. Hey guys, funny thing happened just now.
It dropped down from a grenade bouquet, and you caught it.
And you've caught
And
it.
now you have it.
Oh,
And now
my
I just
God.
have this.
Hey, go sell it on the market.
Yeah, take it. Take a live
Take
grenade into the market.
You know that new sound you've been looking for?
Okay, fuck.
You fucking asshole.
Hey, Mr. Microwave,
This
do
is
you
a
have a
dumb
spare
show.
wire?
I'm fucking done. This is
You got a spare wire you could pull out of somewhere?
A spare wire.
Like maybe in your robot repair kit, is there like a little tiny length of wire we could?
Sure. Overseer, is there something? Could we? Yeah, sure. In our collection of junk and or
difficulty 3 intelligence explosives.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Difficulty
I'm leaving the room.
sacrifice.
I'm
I'll-
leaving the room.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say. We'll go into bomb squad mode.
Rifleman leaves the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Master bottle cap.
I don't love the confidence in that.
It's all right. It's all right.
Rifleman also closes the door behind him.
Yeah.
Like you are alone.
No, let's leave that door open because Master Bottle Cap, if this goes sideways, I would like you to drop the explosive and run out that door.
If you put, I will tell you, if you put it inside of you, it's going to destroy everything inside of you.
Yeah, no, I'm not planning on
Like
doing
all-
that, but
Okay.
I'm not going to put it inside my body. But
I'm
if
trying to
this-
kill Mr. Microwave.
if this goes south, please run outside, close the door, keep running with Master Grant, and don't look back.
Oh, you're scaring me. You're scaring me, pal.
It's all right. Everything's going to be just fine. Don't worry. I'm like
Actually,
I've
you
gone
know
into
what?
like emergency.
Yes, I
protocol
Hold on.
love this.
mode.
I
like,
stop in the doorway. I'm gonna turn around.
You goddamn robot. Here, you got a lot of pincers, but I know how to fix shit. Give me that wire. You hold the grenade. Johnny, get the fuck out of the room.
I'm gonna help.
Is
I'm
there?
a repair guy. I'm gonna help.
Okay, so here's what happens.
This has got
I'm
Right,
gonna
so
send
bad.
Duke out.
Rifleman, you
Yep.
take the grenade from Johnny.
Yeah.
You hold it. Johnny, you're leaving the room.
Yes.
It's
Take
now
Duke.
and Duke's out. And it's now
a difficulty
fucking
4.
no, it's difficulty 3 still. Rifleman and Mr. Microwave. So now Rifleman, Johnny, you're out in the hallway with Duke. You got him up in your arms. It's
Okay.
now this call.
Okay, so but
All right.
so now you've let Rifleman sub in, but I still have to make the roll.
You still have to make the roll.
Can I
Great.
assist? Can I do a D20 assist?
Oh, you guys can talk it out.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
Okay.
for
Yeah,
sure.
please talk it out for the
Okay,
love of
so
God.
it's a difficulty 3 explosives check.
Intelligence explosives.
Intelligence explosive. Okay, well that's a little bit more handy. So that makes my target an 8, which isn't good. I'll just repeat the same thing to Grant, and I'll say again, if this goes south, I'm a little more equipped to deal with the explosion than you squishy ones. So just don't think twice. Get out of
Hey,
the room.
listen,
Take the dog and the
we-
young one. and go.
We both know that's bullshit. You're not built for point blank explosions.
Oh,
and
most
confined-
certainly not. But I have a higher damage resistance than you do. So, but that's fine. Either way, here we go.
Could I please? I'm appealing to the overseer. Could this please be a repair roll? I am repairing a grenade with some wire.
Give me yes.
I
Give
feel
me
okay. I feel like you're being
give
far
me
too
a
generous.
give me a promising argument for the repair roll. Yes. The pin is gone. You don't know shit about fuck. And in fact, you don't know how long that you have holding on to this. How are you going to repair this grenade, Rifleman?
One, if this was gonna go, we'd be dead already.
Yeah,
It's been
I
way
think we
more
need-
than a few
I think we
seconds.
need to go here, gang. Like,
I do. I agree.
Yeah.
But I'm repairing it because it is a piece of equipment. I am not trying to use it as an explosive. I am trying to repair equipment to its original purpose, which is there is a
Give
hole, there's
me
a lever, and
a
I'm just gonna
difficulty
slide a wire.
3 intelligence repair roll. Mr. Microwave, you get to assist. If you fuck this up, I'm going to make you pay. I'm
okay,
just telling you.
All right. So,
I'm going to buy
Oh my
dice
God.
because. Of course I fucking
but
am.
wait, so, but no, so I'm still making the roll though, right? It's still, and you get to assist now. Is that what's happening?
It is Mr. Microwave gets to make the assist roll, or sorry, you get to make the roll. Rifleman gets to assist.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
So what do you
Okay.
want to do?
Okay,
Like
then-
however
then
you want to do this.
This has gotten too complicated. I'm gonna buy a dice. I'm gonna do
Buy
that.
dice.
I'm gonna
I'm
make the
assisting.
test. And yes, and do the test. What is happening here? Yes. Okay.
Whew,
Reason this
we're gonna
chat
blow up.
is it
We're
doing-
gonna blow up.
We're gonna blow up. So let's just blow the
We're
fucking
gonna
thing
blow
up already. Here we go. Buying a dice and explosives. No, it's a
Okay.
repair test. Here we go. Target of 10.
Difficulty 3. Oh!
And I helped you.
Yes!
And I helped you.
Yes!
We did
Oh my
man.
God, that was so
That's it.
good.
Bye.
Whew. Yeah, you make it.
I'm gonna barf into my water bottle here. Holy
I thought that was
Jesus
I thought that
Christ
was it.
almighty.
I thought that was roll a new character time, folks. Which it still might be. Fuck, I don't know.
So what actually happens is you let go of the handle and you realize that there were no explosives in it the entire time. It was a dummy.
You son of a bitch.
I hate you. I hate you.
The locker is open.
Oh. So I'm
Okay.
just going to say it out loud. Fuck this guy. Entirely.
Silent Derek. Silent Derek's a dick.
Silent Derek is a low-key evil genius, let me tell
So,
you that much.
Are you guys all right in there?
Yeah, bang bang. Come on in, Johnny. Holy is there a bathroom close by?
I believe
Uh,
I've already used
I
it.
gotta produce a dookie
Yeah.
here. I'll be back in a minute.
Let's grab I want to take the fake grenade but perhaps how is there just the one or is there more than one?
No. You've opened the locker like it's wide open. What do you
No,
want
sorry, I meant the fake grenade. Is there just one fake grenade or are there multiple?
No, it's just the one fake grenade.
Okay, well
on a
then
fishing line.
Then I take that and hand it over to Grant and say, perhaps hang on to this. It could prove useful, even though it's ineffective.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
this guy
okay.
right off.
Yeah.
Johnny,
man.
your Pip-Boy is not screaming but clicking very loudly at the locker. And what you guys see is, I won't make you do a perception roll. There's nothing, like it was a locked locker. You opened it up. There is a small shrine, and it has irradiated glass in the visage of a woman holding a book. Her breasts are out, and her hand is up with a book in her hand. On a small pedestal, and it is Johnny. You get your Pip-Boy close to it. It's all radium, baby. It's radium. It's an idol. It's a fucking.
It's made of.
It's made of radium.
Oh,
I think I found what we're looking for.
I think
I think we should go find Silent Derek and make him talk.
I believe you're correct. Are there any other markings or anything? Like, are there any symbols or like iconography or
On the
anything?
base of it, it is just COA.
Cunts. All right. How about like around like the room or like around the locker? Are there any like?
I'm so glad you asked.
Hmm.
Do you want to give me a difficulty 1 perception? Straight up, just perception roll.
Yeah, sure. Give me a difficulty for grenade check. Here we go. Sorry, perception. What? Sorry, survival.
Perception and survival.
Just a regular old look around. 2 successes.
So on the inside of the locker, you see are the ravings of a madman, just written just over one another, like just you see Savior, you see Philistine, you just see a bunch of words written over one another. Some
A
of
bunch
them
of religious malarkey.
yeah, but they're all inside the locker.
Right.
Like they're all just like in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
You also see empty Radaway packets on the base of the locker and Radex bottles on the base of the locker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mr. Microwave's gonna scoop up any like of like I'll take the wooden figures. I kind of want to take the fucking idol, but it's like super irradiated. I don't think that's
Yeah, it's radium. It's like pumping out.
Yeah.
radiation.
Yeah. I'll just clear out, like I'll grab the little religious symbols, any of the bits and bobs from like the shrine, and sort of anything that we can present to the vault as like evidence. But also, I'm kind of thinking 2 steps ahead here. Any sort of Children of Adam trinkety things that we can maybe pocket in case we run into these goofs.
You get scrap. You can pull scraps of paper off the walls.
Okay.
That are just like
any of his writings or anything.
Yeah,
like,
it's lunatic bullshit. It's
Sure.
absolutely fucking ape shit stuff, dudes.
Okay. Yeah, and then I guess like anything else, like we'll have like it can give like a quick an ocular pat down for anything else. Like I don't know, I want to steal this guy's
There's
shit
nothing.
while we're at it. Is there any fucking
The room is clean. Other than
how about
the
any of those
locker,
radiation meds? Are any of those all full or have
they're
they
all
been used?
no, they're all used up.
Okay.
It's like if an alcoholic was like tossing like his booze cans.
Okay.
into the locker.
That's a good image there. Okay, cool. Yep, works for me. I think unless anyone else has any ideas, that's Mr. Microwave tapped out on this room, I think.
I think probably we could try to look for this guy at the Radex merchant. What do you guys say?
Not bad. Well, we did bring him to the infirmary, but that was
You did bring him into the infirmary.
that was some time ago now. He may or may not.
It was about like
Yeah.
12 hours ago.
Okay.
I think we should find this guy anyway.
Yeah. Should we perhaps alert any guards we see along the way as well? Let them know that perhaps we should have a word with some of the Mr. Lewis.
Johnny, give me a I wish there was an intuition roll. Give me charisma plus survival roll. Difficulty
All right.
2.
That'll be a target number of 12? 11. Final answer. Here we go.
Difficulty 2.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh.
What is happening?
Why? Bad dice.
Nobody asked for this roll. This is an unprompted roll. What's happening?
What is
All
happening?
right,
Prank caller.
I'm
Prank
gonna-
caller.
prank call. I'm going to save that for later. Okay. You guys go up topside or like
I
through-
hate it. I'll just flag down, like, we'll head towards the market/infirmary, and first security guard I see, I'll say, find your security chief and Mr. Lewis. We gotta talk to him about the job that they sent us on.
He looks at you confused, like he's like, there are no one really. There's no major crimes here.
Okay,
well, are you saying
it's the guy in charge? Round him up. Let him know we need to talk to him immediately.
He's predisposed. Of course.
What's your name, NPC?
God damn it!
Hey, man, you thought I asked to talk to a guy you already created. This is what and you said no, so you got to give me a new guy.
Officer Leica.
Well, Officer Leica, would you please? We're on a bit of an errand for your vault people. We could perhaps use some official backup. Would you mind coming along with us? We're looking for one.
He just whistles. He whistles and he says, "Go check out Derek's bunk." What are you saying? And then
there's some freaky ass shit in there. Yeah, I relay the information as we begin a hunt for Mr. Derek, and I like talking to Mr. Radek's merchant as well. But I'll mention that we last saw him in the infirmary.
Yes, of course. Where do you want to go? I love this. This is what I wanted. Okay, continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna collect Raven, and then let's go to the infirmary.
Yeah, she hops down on your shoulder, and with her long black metallic beak, kind of nuzzles your cheek a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Little bird scritches. I'll do a little scoochy scooch something.
Yeah, you seem to think that she's enjoying her. I will give you this: her posting.
Okay,
posting
cool.
with you.
Well, mutual, little bird.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, you go off to the medical ward, and you see a ghoul doctor, and he turns around to you. Yeah, what can I do for you? You're not sick.
Produce Silent Derek immediately.
Derek? He's been gone for 8 hours at least. His name is Dr. Savage.
Dr. Savage. Well, Dr. Savage, did you notice anything while you were treating Mr. Derek, if that is his real name? We have reason to believe that
he looks at you quizzically, like you're just coming in hot. He's like,
I really love the internal communication in this place. Everybody really knows exactly what the left hand and the right hand know exactly what's going on.
Listen, I'm a DM. I can only do so much. I only have one brain.
Motherfucker. Okay, I relay all the information of what we're doing again in real time and say we are looking
yes, of course.
We are looking for this motherfucker because he's doing some weird shit.
Derek? He says,
the one and
Derek,
only, I assume.
Derek wouldn't do anything like that. He's one of the first gen. He's loyal. He's a good boy.
First gen what?
Clones, obviously.
Okay, that's of all the generations of things in the Fallout world you could have answered, that's the least scary one. Thank you. Okay, so he is a clone. So he's
one of the oldest clones. He's a father. He's kind. He's nice. He's gentle. Like he's
a father. He raises a family in that closet.
Well, not like that.
Has he been cloned since? Are there second-gen Dereks walking around?
There are second.
Is there an OG Derek we could talk to?
OG. I got caught up in the mystery. I'm sorry, OG.
Where's Derek Prime, the ghoulified Derek?
He died many years ago.
Okay.
The original Derek is the original Derek. I love that. I love that.
What are we doing, guys? Okay.
The original.
Original recipe, fucking Derek.
Original Derek is dead.
Okay, OG Derek's dead. Okay. Where did he say if he was going anywhere when he left?
Well, no, like you brought him in, correct? He was shot through the arm.
Correct. And if only we knew then what we knew now.
Doc, were you aware whether Derek had any sort of affinity for chems? Maybe Rad-X, Rad-Away, anything like that?
He was very concerned with radiation, but I chalk that up to just being overly, what's the word for it? When one is concerned with their health, overly, he was a hypochondriac.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, here's the thing. Again, relay relevant, pertinent information about Children of Adam and Rad Disease. And
you pass out from your not pass out, but like
Pass
you.
out.
I pass out from my exposition.
You give out the empty containers.
Yes.
And she says, Dr. Savage says, "Oh no, that's way too much. That a person would have to be experiencing massive amounts of radiation to."
Well, he had a giant block of radium in his locker, so that might have something.
That would do it.
Yeah. So
That'd do it.
here's the thing, Mr. Savage. Sorry, Doctor.
Miss Savage.
Yes,
Dr. Savage. Yeah.
Miss Dr. Savage. Here's the thing. We've already got the information we need. Where the fuck is Derek?
Derek left.
Derek left,
gone.
man. Yeah,
Derek's not here, man.
we know.
Derek ain't here.
Man.
Again, did he say where he was going?
I know that.
We've got
Uh,
all the pertinent bits and bobs about the radio.
Johnny, why don't you pull out your Pip Boy?
This?
Yes.
Pip Boy?
This one?
It's clicking. It's clicking towards the door.
All right. Well, you, Dr. Savage, could you please go find Mr. Lewis or any sort of like, let's whip this up, rickety fucking tickety. You've got a crazy, possibly religious zealot walking around with grenades in his locker and fucking uranium sticks. So, chop, miss. Let's go.
She looks at you confused. Johnny,
God, these NPCs are so infuriating.
yeah, I know, right? Johnny, your Pip Boy is screaming towards the door.
As we're on the way out, is there any kind of emergency button on the wall in here? Anything? Fire alarm? Anything?
You got nothing.
Okay.
You can talk to security, but
I
you've
like
already
whatever
done
your
that.
head's at.
Okay. I will head towards the door. If there is any sort of fire alarm emergency big red button anywhere, please tell me.
There's nothing.
Okay. Great. Super
You
safe.
tell us.
Awesome. I head out the door.
You exit the vault. Johnny,
the entire vault.
Oh, I
it-
need
Does it
I need
us?
to get my armor.
We need to.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Okay, never mind. You don't exit the vault.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I thought you
no,
guys were leaving.
we definitely want to follow that thing as fast as possible, but we don't want to leave the vault before going and getting Johnny.
You should also know that yes, like the fucking click is not. It's not going to be there forever.
Yeah, precisely.
No,
So
we're gonna run up to
We would very much-
the blacksmith and right out of there, in and out.
we're fucking.
Yeah,
10 minutes tops.
Yeah, not even. Like as long as it
Not
takes
even.
to throw the thing on,
Hold on.
out the fucking door.
I
We don't
got it.
have that time.
I got it. Johnny, come with me. Raven, go with Mr. Microwave, and I will direct Raven to get Mr. Microwave and Raven to where Johnny and I are following Click. How's that?
Whatever you guys want to do.
Go get the armor and
Okay.
the Duke armor.
And then we will keep following. Click.
we're
click.
follow Click.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, done.
100%.
Lock it in.
I'm
Okay.
off like a fucking shot.
Do it.
So you come up to the blacksmith like out of breath.
I am a robot.
Okay, well, not you.
Out of
Johnny.
thrust.
No, you've missed it. I'm going to get the armor. These two are chasing the rad signal. You know what? We
Yeah.
could just go get the armor, and then we're just like we could just
You're outside. You're
with
outside.
the armor. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And you're
That's
outside
fucking
with the
easy,
armor.
isn't it? Yeah. The fuck are we
I'm
doing?
sorry. I'm not a very good DM sometimes.
You're fine. We're good.
Anyway, so you're all outside. You've got your fucking blue and yellow painted armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this sucks. Shut up and give me it. We have to leave.
Yeah, it was basically that. I gotta
Everything's
go.
the worst.
It's like,
Everything
you'll pay
is
me
the worst.
later?
We can't have
And
another
then-
20-minute conversation with that blacksmith. Yeah.
Whatever. That's good, blacksmith. Anyway,
Okay.
Blacksmith.
you're outside.
Click, click, click.
Click, click, click.
Yeah.
You go walking for like a good 8 hours following click, click, click.
What?
It's nothing.
I'm old man running, baby.
It's Lord of the Rings fucking.
Yeah, it's dark, it's weird, it's strange. It's click, click, click. Johnny, you're not even sure that you're following the right path. The background radiation is like so strong, but you're following this like attuned radium. Click, 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 click. And then all of a sudden, more click, 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 click. You hear you're on the plains.
Has wind like it's like blowing?
No, it's more like a controlled explosion.
Do we see any?
No, you just hear
Is that a bear? Is that a bomb?
I don't know, you have fucking something.
Is
Okay.
the ground shaking? Like,
Yeah.
No, the ground is not shaking, you just hear it.
Do I have old man tinnitus?
So I will tell you this, it's a beautiful day. It's a brand new, gorgeous day. There's not a cloud in the sky. The wind is still, it's gorgeous. And you hear this very loud sound.
booming noise. Jesus Christ. You hit your mic just as you said that.
I know, I'm sorry.
Is the noise coming from the direction that we're following the path?
The noise is coming from above,
Like in the sky over our heads?
like in the sky over your heads.
And we don't see anything looking.
You don't see a damn thing.
Fuck,
What the
another
shit?
rad NATO. Okay. Intriguing. Have we heard have any of us ever heard anything like this before?
How old are you, Mr. Microwave?
I'm a lady never tells her age, but I'm at least 200
Are
and
you-
some. So
Are you pre-war times?
I'm pre-war times. Yep, I would. So I would have been in operation for several years at least before. Probably a good 10 years, I would say, at least before the bombs fell,
How
or however long Mr. Handy's in the fiction. I'm
have
an
you
I'm an
ever
OG.
been- Have you ever been to the southwest of America?
Why, sir, I've traveled all across this great world with my old master. Why, he was an old holotape adventurer, don't you know? Sure, why not?
You hear this then, and you, in the back of your cybernetic mind, hear this as a hot air balloon.
Okay, well, that's a little bizarre. I'm going to keep that to myself because I think Mr. Microwave is probably going to think well, there's no fucking way it's that. No, it's there's no way. Must be faulty memory circuits. Gentlemen, I
Mr.
eye around, but I don't see anything. It's rather bizarre.
Mr. Rifleman, you have a shadow fall upon you over the
Okay.
sun.
Okay. Well, rifles out, scopes out. I'm gonna scope up whatever is clocking up.
Look up.
The
Look
sundial
way up.
You see a hot air balloon coming in very fast on your
Coming in?
location.
Like
Coming in.
Coming in.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to get squished, so I recommend to everyone we urgently get out of the landing way. I don't suppose I can see who's in this thing.
Not yet. You see a basket. It crashes on the ground, and you see a small person fall out and then scramble around the hot air balloon and pulling out weights and ropes and fucking anchors, and they start hammering it in very, very quickly.
What the fuck? We approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it.
This person pulls a pipe gun on you and points it at all of you. Stay back! Stay back! There's more in this than you can possibly ever imagine. Don't try to come closer.
Excuse me, I hate to be a bother, but we can clearly see that your dirigible is empty, sir. Sir,
It's not a dirigible. It's a hot air balloon. They're very different.
What? I actually, Ryan, the player, doesn't know if that's true, so we'll just skirt right past it. But, are you? Is this shit really happening? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Marvel, and I'm looking for the center of America. It's in Lebanon, Kansas, and I'm here. I'm close.
You very well might be. Hey, listen, pilot. You're gonna put someone's eye out with that thing. We don't mean you any harm.
He's
whatsoever.
waving it around. Can you give me a perception and small arms check? Level 1.
Me?
Yes.
You would be the guy for this test.
That definitely is. So that's 2 successes.
Yeah, this guy doesn't know how to fucking use that at all. He's
pointing
he's
it at
waving it
himself.
around.
I'm gonna sling my rifle and just like hands up.
Listen, we've traveled around these parts a fair bit here. We might be able to help you, and we definitely don't need to be talking about firearms. Why don't you put the pipe pistol down and let's chat?
What do you want? What would you like? I have nothing. I have no. Go ahead.
I don't need anything from you, pal. I was about to ask you the same thing. You might have been up there a long time. You need a bit of water or food, we can probably rustle something up for you. We were looking for a radioactive dude, and seems like you're looking for a safe place to land. So
when you said radioactive, he says, "You're looking for the source," and then he goes into his basket and comes out.
Mr. Microwave's already inside this fucking thing, checking it out, just what in the? This is fantastic.
So actually, if you're already in there,
I am.
Yes,
100%.
absolutely. He disregards you. He's weird. Give me an intelligence plus engineering check.
Okay. Yeah, I can do something along.
Sounds like
those
your jam.
lines. Yeah. Okay. Let's give it a go. Target is a bunch 14.
That'll do it.
Rolling hot tonight, gents. There we go.
You see this? He has somehow rigged an atomic battery to be a hot air balloon.
So it's like heat radiation to
Yes.
fly. Okay.
Yes, he's heating the air to float. You have no idea how
Amazing.
he did it.
This is quite fantastic. I'm just gonna be talking to myself, enamored by the technological marvel. That is Dr. Marvel's fucking balloon.
Where are you from? What are you talking about? Who are you? I'm from the East. I'm from Massachusetts. I came here to look for the middle of America. What are you doing? And he's like firing questions at you.
Sure. I'll quickly just relay, like, we're from Colorado, but we ended up here, and we're currently helping out some vault dwellers looking for a very irradiated gentleman.
Johnny, he walks over and he grabs your arm and he looks at your Pip-Boy and he says, "What is this? What is this?"
I think it's called a Geiger counter, a Geiger counter. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, of course, Rontigans. And like he's like looking at it, and like you get the sense that this guy is not right.
Yeah.
I'm picking
Oh,
up
I
on
think
that.
we figured that one out
I'm
already.
picking it up. Yeah.
Do you have? Where is Lebanon? Lebanon, Kansas. I'm looking for Lebanon. Lebanon is what they called it. Where is it?
I
Who
don't
controls this land?
I
And
don't
he's
know
just
that we
like,
rightly know. Like, sir, I don't know if this machine of yours is functioning, but if you wanted to come with us, we could perhaps help you get there. But we are on a bit of a course. We don't particularly know where Lebanon is, but there are some vault dwellers a few hours back.
It's the center of America. You have vault dwellers? And like at that, he's
I'll mention the
intrigued.
vault back there as perhaps someone who might have more information on his thing. Just out of curiosity, sir, what year do you think it is?
I don't know. It's either 1977 or 3322. I'm not sure. I passed over a great land, a great many people. They have what are those called? They're the things that fly in the air. They're preparing for war, and that is where we're gonna end.
Nope, disagree. I have so many more questions. No,
Yes.
that can't be it.
Ah,
Fiddlesticks. God, who
Well,
flying?
sure.
What?
What?
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't.
You're not gonna do that. Okay. All right. Fuck me.
He's
Okay.
doing it. He's doing it.
He did it. He did it.
Thank you
Done
so
did it.
much for being here. We love you so much. Thank you for participating in the chat and everything. Thank you for donating to our new cause. We love you so much. Please come back in 2 weeks. I know that this episode didn't have any combat, but like I really want to get in. I really want to get into like the lore of the place.
Yeah.
And I thought it was fun. It's super good. Anyway, come on,
Quit fishing.
come
for
on back in
compliments. It's a great
2
show.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up.
Y'all
Come
back
on
in.
back in 2 weeks. We're fucking gonna do it. Once again, we love you so much. Please donate as much as you can. Pennies
Yes,
help.
check out the page for the Fallout for Hope, Wes Johnson's Alzheimer's Foundation. Thank you. We got some donations here today already. Big thank you to what do we got? Fumbles donated here. I think we have $60 into the pot here from Quillpoth, Fumbles, and an anonymous. The mysterious donor strikes again. So thank you,
Mysterious donor.
so much. If you can spread the word, if you're a big Fallout fan, Bethesda fan, let them know. It's going on until the end of the month. It's again, all funds going to the Alzheimer's Association. It's through Fallout for Hope, which we do our Ukraine fundraiser through as well. So check it out if you can. It's an amazing cause, and there's all kinds of panels with voice actors. Like if there's a character you can think of in Fallout 4 or like any Skyrim or Bethesda game, they're doing huge panels all month long. So check out Chad, a Fallout 76 podcast for all kinds of great stuff there. The shows are unreal. Highly recommend.
Love it. The mystery deepens. Please come back in 2 weeks. We would love to see you. Get active in the chat. Like, spread and share with your friends. We'd love to see it. Thank you so much. We love you. And that's the show for tonight.
Let's hit it, folks. We are
Let's
out.
hit it. Give me that outro music.
You got it. It's coming up hot. We're going to be back. What is it? 2 weeks. That's the 4th of June. Wow, we're in June already here, folks. Look at that. That's amazing.
2 days or 3 days after Canada Day. So
close. No, that's the wrong month.
That's the wrong month.
That's the wrong month.
Justin's
Wrong
on
month.
MedX. Justin's on MedX. There you
Wow.
go. We're out of here,
Wow.
folks.
Wow.
Adios.
Bye.
Adios.